Hello, everybody. We're back here. We're back here. A little later than normal. To be honest, I wasn't really feeling up to streaming until right about now, so we're starting a little bit later. Just kind of relaxing today. It's really, really hot out right now around here, so been kind of one of those just like relax days and don't heat up the room with the PC type of things. But we're back, and oh my gosh, I'd say it's a landslide victory for Fallow deer. You know, I don't know what I expected. You guys love the fallow. What can I say? Fallow deer have won. So first hour, we will hunt fallow deer. The way this is going to work is after the first hour is up, we will put up a new poll and remove the one that won last time, and it'll be between like the next three. So that is how we're going to do it. I see the bear requests, not happening. And don't spam my chat. You guys already know the conditions for bears. Have I met those conditions? We voted nachos. I would like to have a nice plate of nachos right now, not gonna lie. That would be pretty fire. Honestly, be pretty great. All right, let's go to the whitetail and fallow loadout. Gotta pull up the counter. All right, we're 243 kills into this. I did a bit of grinding last night while I was just chilling with Brobra, Caitlin, and Nate. I believe Tony was there as well. So I was shooting fallow while we were hanging out. I think Johnny was there for part of it as well. But yeah, if you guys were watching Caitlin's stream last night, you'll probably have heard me talking about fallow in the background. I was shooting a few, but I didn't really get anything good. I killed about 100 or so, give or take a few. Nothing insane spawned, sadly, aside from like a couple decent 5s, but you know how it is with the HMs. That's not exactly too crazy. Yeah, Doan. For sure. If I actually manage to score a Mocha Blade Rack, like the perfect combo of those two, we'll do bears. Easy. For sure. Yeah, I might do an Australia fallow grind eventually. Could be fun. I mean, we did it a little bit during early access, but never got too far because I wasn't really, like, going super hard with it. Ah, who am I kidding? We were going crazy with it. We just got really unlucky. He will later regret these words. Maybe. Hard to say. You never know. Also, I think I missed a super chat. Let me go up. Yeah, EMB Turtle Lover, thank you so much for the, or EMB Turtle Ever, I think is what it is. Thank you for the super chat, dude. Really appreciate it. Apologies for being so late to it. No big ones yet, man. We just started those, so we got plenty of time to get some giants. Got my first Mela and Albino today. Nice, Jaden. That's awesome. What will your great one be? If I were to make a prediction, I'm going to say Fabled Painted Blade Rack. Oh, I lagged a little bit there. Not sure what that stutter was, but it threw me off. Nate, thank you so much for the super chat, dude. Just got my great one fallow after 4,449 kills. That's a lot of kills. It was a Fabled Painted Blade Rack. That is hilarious that that's literally the combo I just predicted that somebody would get. That's crazy, though, man. That's crazy. That is such a good combo. Thank you for the super chat once again. That is a really sick combo, though. I'd love to get that. That'd be such a good one to get. Aw, ma'am. Getting in the way as always. These does really want to protect their bucks. Like, They are doing their best to make sure that I cannot get through. It is, Jebba. It is. Your combo is sick. Can we hunt Cape Buffalo tonight? If the people vote for other maps aside from the ones that are on the vote, then yeah. I have an option on the poll that says other maps, so... if that gets voted for, we'll do it. Like I said, tonight it's kind of like... I'm letting you guys vote between all the stuff that I put on the poll. The only thing that will not go on that poll, if we obviously don't get our combos for Fallow that we want, is I'm not going to put bears on the poll just because I think that you guys want to watch me have fun when I'm playing, and bears just, I don't feel like I can entertain well when I'm hunting bears because I just don't enjoy it. Misclicked on the poll? Well, we still have... The thing is, this poll does not really matter too much anymore because it was already voted for Fallow Deer, so... it's okay if you misclick. Now, maybe we should just bring up the second poll. We already know that Fallow Deer is the first one, so... we should probably just go to the second poll and get it ready. Okay, poll number 2 ready. So at the end of the first hour, we will swap to whatever is on here. Actually, I'm going to give an option here. There we go. We'll see what the poll ends up doing over time. Stasis, thank you for the super chat, dude. Really appreciate it. Hope you're doing great. Any suggestions on the structure glitch on console? I've had it happen many times now, reported on the Call of the Wild support page. I'm not sure what the structure glitch is, Stasis. Could you specify, like, what happens? Maybe I'll know more if you explain a little bit what it is. Because I don't think I've heard of that. Does not sound familiar to me. You should hunt on Hirsch? Hey. You never know. If the other maps gets voted for, maybe we'll do a little pheasant hunting on Hirsch or something. I definitely don't mind the pheasant hunting on Hirsch. It's actually quite a bit of fun. If you guys have not tried it out, I highly recommend Hirschfelden pheasant hunting. It's so much fun. It feels like it was meant to be. How many Great One Fallow do I have right now? We've currently got 6 of them. Also, guys, it seems that iBuy has surpassed me in Great One Fallow. It was inevitable. It was inevitable. It was going to happen. But I kind of expected it because we haven't been grinding Fallow nearly as often. We've been switching it up quite a bit with Australia hunts, with moose hunts. We've been mixing it up just to keep you guys from getting bored. Any tips for whitetail great ones? I got a ton of different guide content related to whitetail on the channel. Definitely recommend checking them out, as there's not too many tips that I can give in a short amount of time that would be like very helpful, right? There's a lot of like little things, so I recommend checking out any of the whitetail guides that I've got. It's going to go a lot more in-depth than I can right now. It's kind of hard to go into detail on stuff if I'm not on the map hunting them. Who has more whitetail great ones, me or iBuy? iBuy does. I think iBuy has like 31 and I have 27. We're very close with those, I know. And then I have no clue how many moose and red deer he's got. I know he's got like 4 bears. I unfortunately did not stick with bear back when they were much better to hunt. So I still don't have mine. Would you rather get another super rare fallow or moose? Oh, I'd rather have a super rare moose for sure. I mean, we've got 3 super rare fallow. I've only got 1 super rare moose, and it was that big mela that we got on the first day. Ooh. There we go. That's a big boy.
Oh my gosh.
MT Boys, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate the support. Love your vids. Keep up the good work. My name is Eli. Thank you so much, dude. Really appreciate it, Eli. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing amazing. Dropped him. Can't hunt the kangaroo anymore after 4 trolls. Sorry to hear that, dude. The trolls for kangaroo are pretty rough. Definitely not fun. Trolls aren't fun either for the fallow. Fallow like to troll pretty much as the kangaroo do. Did I just say as much as much? As much as the. That's what I meant to say. As much as the kangaroos. How many kills on this grind? 255 currently. Smash coming in with the membership. Thank you so much, dude. Really appreciate it. Welcome back. Holy, how many months is that? Gotta be quite a few by now. Gotta be quite a few, man. Oh, how are we gonna do this? Hey, that worked out a little better than I thought it would. Random red deer? Okay. Oh, it didn't work out, actually. That one's not hit good. Now he is. Oh, man. Crazy. Crazy, dude. It's got my 400th fallow kill. Nice, dude. Hopefully you'll have a great one super close for you. Hopefully. $2.59. 10 Point TV. Thank you for the super chat, man. Much appreciated. Hope you're doing great. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tina. I appreciate that. Also, guys, I got a little surprise for you all. A very highly requested collaboration has been locked in. I don't know when it's going to happen, and I don't know if they have announced it yet, so I'm not going to say who it is yet. But just know, one of the most highly requested collaborations has been locked in. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited for it. We still need to figure out a day to, like, record. But there's going to be a pretty cool collaboration coming up soon. Oh, they did, Jeremy? Well, it's not a leak if they're one of the people, right? If you know who it is, then you can tell it, Jeremy. Nothing there.
Oh my gosh.
Did I grab this one? Yeah, I did. I think I did. I think I did grab that one already. You don't want to? Something tells me you don't actually know then. Oh, man. Who's Kilogram? That's hilarious, Smash. Who's this Kilogram guy? That's hilarious. Oh, no. We butchered it. Feels bad, man. I'll give you guys another hint. It's not anybody that I've ever collabed with before. So that means it's not Flinter, not Dee Dee, not Lady, not Clinton, not Brobra. It's none of the above in terms of like people that I've already collaborated with before. And I'll give you guys a hint. It's something you may not have expected. Now you can take that how you wish, because that can mean a few different things. Does he eat? I assume that they eat food, yes. Going to assume that food gets consumed by the person in question, probably. Mr. Beast? Oh, yes, obviously. See, that would be the dream collab. I'll tell you something. At least one person has guessed it. Does the person speak English? Yes, they are one of the English-speaking Call of the Wild creators. Ah, get back here. Hey, Jeva, how's it going? Glad you're liking them, Chandler. I've been trying to go for a little bit of a different feel with the videos recently. Trying to get some better quality into my editing and things. No, it's not Flinter because I've already done collabs with Flinter. It's somebody I've never collaborated with before. Yeah, at least a few of you have guessed it. But I'm not gonna reveal any more. Just know it's going to be probably one of the most fun collabs I've been able to do. I'm very excited for it. I think it's going to be an awesome time. I think we're probably going to be able to make really good videos, so I am super excited. Empty Boys, thank you for the super chat again. Won't let me join your channel. How do I join? So, the way to join is either by the join button or you can use the link that's in chat right now. You might have to scroll up as the chat's flying by super quick, but link in chat or the link that's in the description. Either work. Either will work the same. Give another hint? Well, the thing is, I don't want to give too many hints to where it gives it away because I don't know if they want to reveal the collab until it actually happens. I'm just giving you guys enough hints to kind of narrow it down to a few different people, you know?
Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh. Continue Fallow and Moose Hunt is like neck and neck, man. Neck and neck. That's crazy. Oh yeah, well the iBuy collab is going to be a different one. Yes, I am going to do a collab with iBuy and Lady at some point. We haven't really locked in a time for that, but there's another collaboration in progress. Aside from the one with iBuy and Lady. So technically, yeah, you guys are getting 2 collabs soon. All the goodies happening. Do they play Call of the Wild? Yes, they do play Call of the Wild. Stasis, thank you for the super chat. Super chat was missed, no worries. Can you please? Yeah, I can scroll up and look for it. Oh my gosh, it's so far up. Hold on, I gotta real quickly go to my browser and go to viewer activity. Okay, yeah, okay, I know what you mean now by the structure glitch. Unfortunately, dude, I have no clue how that glitch even happens. I've never had it happen to me. And I only hear of it happening on, like, semi-rare occasions. Ooh, that's a giant. So I really don't know how you would fix that. I feel like the support is probably going to know way more than I would. So if support doesn't know anything, then I'm assuming there's probably not much you can do. How many kills was Great One number 6? Let me look. 456 kills. Honestly, pretty crazy when you think about it. Oh, that's another giant. Beautiful. That's 1 diamond on the board. Then we got another one over here. I have no idea, Mozambique. I have no idea, dude. I am only aware with the person's Call of the Wild content. I don't know what other stuff they might do. Boom, that's a giant there. That could be a 270, honestly. Dude, can I just... I keep placing the waypoint. Oh, man. Smash, thank you for the super chat, dude. Chat GPT stream? Maybe. That's a possibility. It's a little bit easier to do that stuff for videos, but maybe I could try it for a stream soon. I think that'd be cool. Thank you for the super chat once again, Smash. Gotta say, I had fun doing the chat GPT thing. 265. Not as big as I thought. You know what blows my mind? There was a couple comments that were like, you don't need AI to make entertaining content, Scarecrow. Why are you using AI when you're smart enough to do it yourself? Understand the drawbacks of AI. And I'm like, dude, it's literally just a cool video idea that I thought people might want to watch. It's not that deep, bro. It's just something else to do because it's different, right? If I just continue to do the same thing for years and always just say like, oh, we're going over here with this gun to hunt this animal. If I did that for every single video for like 3 more years, that would get very boring. You got to switch it up. You got to switch it up sometimes. But there's a few people that just didn't get that, I guess. There we go. Beautiful. That's 3 5s, 1 run. We're on a streak, boys. We're on a streak. Is it a collab with Scarecrow? Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm part of the collab, so technically, yeah, you're right. Charles, thank you for becoming a member. Really appreciate it, dude. And thank you to MTB Boys for becoming a member as well. Enjoy all the perks that come with that. The emotes, extra Discord channel, scrapped uploads on the channel, and all the other cool stuff. Thank you to the both of you. Boom. 3 diamonds, 3 zones. We are on a hot streak right now. Holy. Love to see it. I've already done quite a few of those, Yamaha. Quite a few throughout the time that I've been here on YouTube. How many fallow kills right now? 272. A decent amount of kills going through. Okay, that's the solo right there. Well, that one's not going to die, but the other one did. Beautiful. I chat with him every once in a while, Double Sticks. $192. This is an HM grind right here, Charles. With the moose, it's no HM, but with fallow, we do HM. For me, it's kind of like species specific. If it's one that's annoying to HM, then I just shoot them all. But if it's easy to HM, then I'll HM it. So for the fallow, we do have them HM'd. What is HM? HM stands for herd management, which is essentially just not shooting the small deer, only shooting the big deer. And eventually you get so many small deer on your map that the big deer start getting bigger and bigger and respawning as diamonds more often. And there's a possibility it affects great ones as well, but we're not 100% sure on that. What combo was great one number 6? It was a fabled painted Irish elk rack. Honestly, a pretty insane rack and fur type combo. Oh, I forgot to reset. I were able to put collection tents right in a zone. Because if you have a tent, let's say this tent that I just spawned in at, right? You see how these tracks are here? These fallow are in this zone, right? But because I went from out of render to this tent, they have not rendered in because I'm too close. So if I were to fast travel over here, they would render in unspooked because they weren't technically rendered in when I was walking on top of them. So as long as you're fast traveling from out of render distance, if you fast travel from out of render to a tent that is on top of a zone, they will not render in. Which is why you can do this with the claiming tents, and it makes it super, super efficient. Yeah, Trigger Happy, it was fun to be in there. It was definitely fun to be there. How many kills am I at so far? 276. Not sure, Ball Python. You see, I'm always down to do videos with pretty much any content creator. It's all up to, like, whether they're up to do it as well. That's usually the snag I run into in many scenarios with most collaborations. Like, I'm pretty open to collabing with literally any content creator for Call of the Wild, but most of them just don't collab. Or if they do, it's just timing doesn't work out. Yeah, at first, Dark Sif, what happens is your animals will move around a lot. Like, very often, they move around a lot at the beginning of a grind. It takes a long time to get them to this point. If you go back and watch some of the first live streams that we did hunting fallow deer on Tiabaroa after the update, you will notice that we're moving around the map a lot, and it takes a very long time to find a rhythm. For the most part, it's just a matter of watching your zones, checking which ones are super consistent, and when you find the consistent ones, just prioritizing them. That's what I've done. I try to prioritize hunting the consistent zones that always get their respawns pretty much instantaneously. That way I don't gotta wait a long time for respawns and chasing them around and stuff like that. Nice, we got all 4 of them. I love seeing 4 deer there. It's just so time efficient. It's a perk, Cool Gamer. No need to spam, man. It's a perk. If you go into the Lightning Hands perk and get level 3 of it, you'll get the cool mag flip as well. Holy, man. We are smoking them right now. Was that a white or an albino? It's a white, okay. I was hoping that was albino, but I kind of figured it wasn't. Dasis, thank you for the super chat once again, man. Much appreciated. Also predict 670 to 680 for Great One. Okay. That seems like a pretty plausible number, right? I feel like that's a safe bet. Hey, Hunting Gods, how's it going? You're up to 4 great ones? Nice, dude. That's awesome. I missed one stream and you get the great one? I know, right? We ended up getting it not that long ago. I think it was the, I'm pretty sure it was the stream that we got the super rare piebald. That would have been like, what, 2 days ago? Yeah, I think it was like 2 days ago. Fallow deer have definitely been miles better than any other great one in terms of giving us trophies quick. We've got more super rares and great ones for fallow deer in like a super short amount of time than I did for like double the kills with whitetail. Craziness, man. Absolute craziness. Hey, Ender, how's it going, dude? Welcome. Get a guaranteed troll albino fallow today. Oh my gosh, Jacob. That must have been just soul-crushing to see. Sorry to hear that, dude. I mean, at least it's going to be an awesome-looking trophy in the lodge regardless. Because even those big 230s racks or 240s racks look really good. Do you think they should add some new scopes? Oh, 100%. I feel like that is a must. I just don't feel like they can go the entire game's like lifespan without adding new scopes. It seems like it would be necessity just to give people variety and customization. At the minimum, we gotta get reticle customization. Please give us reticle customization. I just want to be able to change out the reticle on my scope. I don't care if they add new scopes as long as I can change the reticles on the current ones. But new scopes would be really, really good. Nothing. Yeah, reticles would be amazing, man. Everyone's gonna use the highest zoom either way. Yeah, it depends on... It really depends on, like, the drawbacks each scope would have, right? Like, if they had new scopes, and, like, the super high zoom ones have, like, major drawbacks, I don't think as many would pick it. That's kind of how it is right now with, like, Hyperion versus Argus. Like, Argus has crazy zoom. However, it also has increased wobble, a lower field of view because the scope just takes up so much of the screen. And then you've got the Hyperion where it's like, you don't get as much zoom, but it's a more steady scope, and it takes up less of your screen. So it comes down to a personal preference thing. I feel like they would have to do that with any other ones that they would add. I mean, like, right now, I don't use the Argus that much because I feel like it's more situational. Like, for my main scope. Oof, beautiful. I always go with the Hyperion because it's easier to shoot multiple animals. But then, like, for those fine-tuned, like, accurate long-range shots, I'll go with the Argus. If I need to take, like, one nice shot on a 5 or something like that, I'll use the Argus. But if I want to just go bang, 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 shoot a bunch of them back to back, Hyperion all the way. Come on, buddy. We got him. Big boy down. I almost said moose. I was about to say moose. What if Call of the Wild added a 3 to 9 class weapon? I don't think they would. I mean, technically, we've got one with the drilling rifle. But I get what you're saying. I don't think they would. Just because that would be too overpowered, I think. I mean, the fact that 7mm is 4 to 9 is already pretty crazy. We're almost at 2,900 diamonds, guys. We're almost at 2,900 all-time diamonds. Nice, K3 Fallen. That's awesome. Yeah, Cameron, anything to get those fallow into their zones. When I'm grinding, I just want those fallow to be quick and efficient. So if I gotta do a bunch of time spamming, then it is what it is. Hey, Kevin, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. Let me know when you're feeling a little better and can jump in for some ground branch, because we still need to get a stream on that going on the second channel. Ah, you nasty little deer. Just dodging my bullets. That is just the most unacceptable thing you could do to a hunter, is dodge their bullets. Oh, man. Never mind. That's the most unacceptable thing. Get out of there. Stupid doe. MTB Boys, thank you for the super chat once again. Do you think they'll add squirrels? I think eventually they might, because they're such highly requested that I feel like it would be weird not to add them. I feel like it's a necessity. Like, they have to add them at some point. Because if they don't, they'd just be missing out on a massive opportunity to bring in, like, one of the most popular small game animals. When did you get the super rare piebald? Want to see the reaction? It was from 2 days ago. It was kind of absurd. Especially because at first I spotted it and I didn't realize it was piebald. Because it was behind another animal. It was behind one of the does, and I was like, oh, look what we got there, a level 5. And then it put its face up, and I was like, oh my gosh. It was crazy. Hey, nice dynamic. That's awesome, man. Congrats. Getting those fallow to show up quick, I see. Didn't you have like one really long grind, and now you've had 3 that were pretty decent after? Pretty sure that's how it's been for you, right? Crazy either way. Squirrels are like the new turkeys when spamming in the EW streams. That seems pretty accurate. They have to add squirrels at some point, and I really hope they like backfill them onto a bunch of reserves. Like, they could do squirrels on so many different places, like Layton for sure. It's a duplicate of my first in the same zone as the first. That is hilarious dynamic. Fabled Painted Blade Rack. Man, that's such a good combo too. I mean, if you're going to double up on one, that's the combo to double up on. Boom. 4. Another 4 bites the dust. What are those ground blinds you're using? Those are the duck blinds from the... I believe it's from the Duck and Cover DLC. It's like one of the most, I guess, underused DLCs in the entire game. I never see people really talking about the Duck and Cover DLC. Because, like, just doesn't have too much in it compared to other ones. In terms of, like, the stuff that people use every single day. Like, it's got the 20 gauge semi-automatic, which is kind of cool. It's got the duck blinds. It's got the duck call. But aside from that, not really anything. I mean, duck decoys, obviously. But I feel like most people gravitate towards other DLCs first. And so, yeah, I'm sure there's actually a lot of people that don't even use those duck blinds. Because not too many seem to care about that DLC. And I mean, I suppose I can't blame them. It doesn't have, like, the craziest selection of stuff compared to other DLCs. Some of the other DLCs provide much more value. I got two level 9 legendary crocs. Nice, dude. Nice. Congrats. Oh yeah, for sure, Ian. Same here. And I agree. I do think the DLC for this game is well worth it compared to DLC for other games. Especially because it's usually pretty cheap and goes on sale for like 75% off on many occasions. I never tried them, Ryder. Never tried them. Glad you're liking some of the newer vids, Cole. I've been having fun making the newer ones. A little bit of a different take on the content, right? Where are your moose zones on Rev, and can you give me some tips? Moose on Rev are at every single lake that you can possibly find. Every body of water on Rev is where the moose can be. I only hunt the north, though. And that's just because it's the easiest. Over 2,000 kills in my fallow grind. Unfortunate, Nathan. Hopefully you'll get it soon, man. Hopefully you'll get it soon. My longest fallow grind was like 2,100 or something like that, so definitely happens, man. Thank you, Walking Dead Edits. I'm glad you liked it, dude. It was fun. I'm 154 kills in on my fallow grind and still no diamonds, not doing HM. Yeah, I mean, that can definitely happen, man. If you're not doing HM, 154 kills without a diamond is totally possible. I mean, in a lot of cases, I'll go on streaks of maybe a couple hundred with no diamonds. Then within the next couple hundred, I'll get a couple of diamonds. I've found they come in waves. You'll go through time periods where there's big trophies showing up, time periods where there's nothing showing up. In my experience with all the hours I've put into this game, more times than not, they go in waves. It may be something like I go 300 kills without a diamond whitetail, and then over the course of the next 300, I find like 5 diamond whitetail. And, you know, that kind of evens it out and gives you like a better overall average of kills per diamond. That's usually how it is. But I think sometimes, you know, somebody gets 300 into a grind and they don't have a diamond yet, and they're like, is something wrong? But in reality, whenever we talk about the average kill count to get a diamond, it's the averages of like kills per diamond throughout an entire grind. So that's usually taken from a grind that's like a few thousand kills long. So yeah, you can go a few hundred with nothings from time to time. Now, if you were to go like a couple thousand with only 1 or 2 diamonds, that would be a little concerning. But if it's not that extreme, I wouldn't worry too much about it. Yeah, Fabs, it was fun, man. I didn't think it would be that enjoyable to do, but it was actually pretty sick. Definitely going to do some more of those in the future for a series. No buck. Feels bad. Big boy. That's a good looking deer. Only 2 again. Sweet. Approaching 300 kills. $263. That's big for this rack. That's actually pretty good. That is diamond 2898. I had to shoot on the beat drop. I had to. I had to shoot on the beat drop. Nice, Thunder. Nice, dude. What combo? What combo did you get? Yeah, no problem, Nathan. I'm glad that you enjoy the content, man. I mean, the least I can do for all the things that you guys have done for me is provide some entertaining content. I just appreciate all of you that allow me to make this content. Mocha Spoon? Nice, Thunder. Mocha's such a good fur type. That's a great one to get. Haha, get it? It's a great one to get. I'll stop. I'll stop now. Just found a level 5 Fallow that scored 260 to 294. Jeez. That's gonna... Or did I say 4? Level 5 Fallow is what I meant. Level 5 Fallow that scored 260 to 294. That's a pretty wild estimate, man. Good estimate. Thank you, Ian. I'm glad you like him. Hey, Sky, how's it going? Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully it is. Hopefully we'll get it soon. Do you already have a couple? I think you do, right? I think this is your 3rd or 4th grind, if I'm not mistaken. You just got a golden blade rack Fallow, great one at 243 kills. Nice, Ryder. Nice, man. Boop. Maria, you've been spamming that a ton. It's not up to me tonight on what we hunt. It's up to the vote. If you want to see like some other stuff that's not on there, vote for the other maps one, because that'll include like just kind of whatever. It's all up to the vote today. It's got your 10th troll kangaroo. Oh my. I am so sorry to hear that. That is just... I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. That's rough to go through. How are you a 4? You are so tiny. You look like a big 3. Well, we kind of messed up there, but he's going down. Sky, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Hey there, Crow's going well. Wishing you luck on your grind. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate it. Hopefully your great one is just around the corner. Can you grind whitetail, please? Maybe at some point soon we'll go back to whitetail, but we've already got a lot of other things on our list first. I still want to get a blade rack and a mocha for the fallow. And then we want to get another great one moose, and we also got to go back to bears at some point. I think whitetail are a little bit further back in that list than the other things I just mentioned, so I wouldn't expect whitetail anytime super soon, but it will happen again eventually. We will go back to it one of these days. Are we going to get a lodge tour soon? We did one just a few months ago, so it's going to be a bit still. I try to only do lodge tours every 6 months. That way I actually have a pretty large amount of new stuff to show off. That'll make it different from the previous lodge tour, you know? Because if I do a lodge tour like every month, there's going to be some months where there's just nothing new to show off, hardly at all. And it'll be like a 2-minute video. What do we got over here? A very tiny level 2. Okay. We're doing good. How would a fellow call the wild player report a bug to EW? Normally I would say just do their support, but Jaxie Beard was saying recently that like they're watching the Discord a lot. I'm pretty sure Jaxie said on one of the recent EW streams that they watch the Discord like crazy nowadays. So that's the 2 things I would recommend. First of all, send a ticket to the support. Type in the Hunter Call the Wild support, and it should bring it up on Google. And then If you've got Discord, jump into their official Discord and find the bug report chat. There should be a chat that's made for bug reporting. And you can go ahead and drop those in there. Yes, Pioneer, that would be a cheat. That would be cheating for sure. So I wouldn't recommend it. Pretty much anything that gives you something that another player cannot acquire just through the game itself is considered cheating. So if it's something where you have to like do something external to get it to be a thing, then yes, that is cheating. How many kills usually will spawn a great one? It can vary quite a bit. There's not really a set kill count. There is like averages though, right? Like there's definitely an average range where it will usually spawn, but it doesn't always happen within that range. For fallow deer, it's 500 to 1500. Same for moose. If we take a look at red deer, it's usually like 2,000 to 3,000. Same for bears. And if we take a look at whitetail, it's like 1,000 to 2,000. So it differs from species to species. And it's also something that isn't 100% guaranteed. I've had a lot of grinds longer and shorter than what the average is. Boom. Will looking up an outpost map be considered cheating? No, because you're not modifying the game files, right? If you're not, like, modifying the game files, then it's not cheating. Is using an auto-clicker to buy ammo cheating? That's a tough one. Probably no, because it's not a competitive game, that wouldn't be really cheating. That's like basically just doing a macro on your mouse, right? There's some games where that would be considered like cheesing things, but most games that's not really a problem. It's only if it's a competitive game where it gets to be an issue, like in Tarkov. Tarkov's a good example. People used to set up macros to quick buy stuff off of the flea market at like inhuman speeds that nobody else could possibly buy it at. So that would be cheating in that sense, right? Because you're directly affecting another player's experience. But I would say that if you're just like, if you set up a macro just to spam buy ammo in Call of the Wild, I don't think that is considered like cheating at all. I couldn't see any reason why that would be. The thing is, you don't really need to in Call of the Wild. You just spam enter and left click and boom, it buys stuff super quickly. And if you're on console, you just keep spamming, I think, the same button and it'll just buy, accept, buy, accept. How many tents can you have on one map? You can have a total of 16 tents on one map. And a total of 36 stands/blinds. I miss the old Tarkov streams. I do too, Ian. The game just got so filled with cheaters that it made me just not want to play it anymore. After it was like confirmed that my suspicions of how many cheaters there is was actually true, I couldn't bring myself back to the game. They need to do something about it. It's pretty bad when you can go into a Tarkov game and guarantee practically that there's going to be at least one cheater. Like, that's a sad, sad reality for Tarkov. Because it's a great game aside from that. That's a guaranteed troll. Not going to worry about shooting him with the right gun. What a rude deer. Not even giving me a chance to be diamond. Hey now. I've played on PlayStation and Xbox like in the past, but not for Call of the Wild really. Like I used to have a PlayStation 2 back in the day when I was a kid growing up. Also had an Xbox 360, but that's pretty much as far as my experience with Xbox and PlayStation goes. Primarily just done PC my whole life. Had Way of the Hunter option on pull, but this is a called wild stream. Way of the Hunter, I don't really like streaming it because it's not exactly the most fun to stream. Anytime I do Way of the Hunter stuff, it's going to be videos. Aside from like release days. If they're releasing something new, I'll sometimes do a stream here and there, but it's not the most fun to stream because there's a lot of just walking around and doing nothing. Which I personally don't feel is the most entertaining thing to watch. If it's in a video, you can just cut it out, right? Like, you can cut out all the boring parts. Well, now, that is a white diamond. Guaranteed diamond as well. Big rack, I believe. And dead, most importantly. 317 kills into the grind. Walking Simulator 2023. It is. Definitely is. However, I do think Classic is probably a little more of a walking simulator. Way of the Hunter definitely has more action than Classic, but it still is a very slow-paced game. But that's just the style of it, right? Nothing wrong with that, just not the most entertaining to stream because there's a lot of boring times. 264 max weight. Beautiful. Love to see it, man. Guys, one more diamond, and we will be officially at 2,900 diamonds of all time playing the Hunter Call of the Wild. That's pretty crazy. 2,900 once we get done with killing one more diamond. I definitely want to make my 3,000th diamond something crazy, so I think whenever that happens, it'll probably be a few weeks at least. But whenever that happens, I'm probably going to take to multiplayer and try to get like a diamond Rusa as my 3,000th. Because I really want to get something that's like a really hard to get diamond. And Rusa is definitely one of the hardest to get right now.
Oh my gosh.
We're currently at 2,899 Dark Phoenix. Keep in mind, though, I've got like 5,800 hours playing this game, and we've used herd management for a long time, which gives you more diamonds. I mean, 1,000 of those diamonds are whitetail alone. I have 1,042 diamond whitetail out of my 37,000 kills. 37,000 whitetail kills, that is. We've been doing these grinding streams for a while. Did I get the super chat? No, I think I missed it. Let me see. Fading West, thank you for the super chat. Dude, all my 10 tripods vanished from all my maps. Aren't in my inventory. Well over 100 of each. That's a wildly egregious bug. Inexcusable. I don't know if it's really a bug as far as I understand. Thank you for the super chat, first of all. As far as I know, I think it's some type of weird, like, syncing issue or something like that, if I remember right. It's an issue that doesn't happen on PC from what I've seen. At least I've never seen anybody on PC have the issue. So I got a feeling it's something that's related to console. I don't think it's something they can fix, though. Because if it was, then they probably would have fixed it by now. Because it's been a thing for over a year, maybe even 2 years. If it was a bug they could fix, it would have been fixed by now. So something tells me it's not that simple. Gotta be something relating to like how the game saves or something like that. It's the same thing with like sometimes it just tosses your tents and stuff into your inventory, like all of them. I think that's a little bit different though. The one where it just disappears, to me that sounds like save file corruption, man. That just sounds like your, like, deployables file got corrupted. Because, like, a lot of things in Call of the Wild, they all have a separate file in your save file that controls them, right? And so if one file corrupts, then whatever it relates to will be gone. So it's likely that you had file corruption, and it just removed all your deployables. And in that case, that's not really a bug. That's more of just like an error with the file corrupting. What is file corruption usually related to, guys? For those of you that know, is it usually like something related to your PC? Maybe like a game crash related, or like, I know if your power goes out while the game is saving, it can like corrupt the files. I'm curious what that actually is related to. I know it's definitely not just your run-of-the-mill bug, though. No, Johnny. If you have an account on Xbox or PlayStation for Call of the Wild, I don't believe you can convert your save file over to PC, because I think the save file would not be compatible with PC. So if you move to a different platform, you got to start over, unfortunately. Not really in Furious Coffee. I've had good luck with the 7mm. 7mm has always been a really solid and consistent rifle for me. Couple fallow over there. Holy, how many kills did we get this first hour? Let me look. This is actually crazy. I think we surpassed 80. You're at 243, right? How many kills was I at? Do you guys remember? I think it was 243. I think it was 243. If that's the case, we got 80 kills in the first hour of the stream. Pretty nuts. And it looks like for hour 2, the poll says continue fallow hunting. All right. Looks like we're continuing the fallow hunt. You guys have spoken. Yeah, for me, it's been really good in Furious Coffee. Are you using polymer tip bullets? Yeah, Johnny Plays. I got the silver play button a while ago. I already, like, showed it on stream and everything. Today got my first great one fallow after 3,536 kills. It's a painted spoon, but 10 kills later got another great one. Spoon hooded. Dude, that's nuts. Man, I have noticed so much recently that when you get your first one, so often you will get your second one way quicker than you did your first. Like if your first one takes thousands of kills, usually the second and third are shorter. I've definitely noticed that as a trend. Also, that right there is diamond number 2900. Because that rack doesn't usually troll. This will be our 2900th diamond. Oh, and there's another across from him. Alright, we're on a good streak. The HMs is producing the dimes. And that's diamond 2900. Boom! Feels good, man. Feels good. First was 705, second was 64, third was 502. That's a good little streak, man. First took 4 kills, second is like 2,000 and growing. Oh, geez, man. Jeez, that's crazy. 1727, then 60 kills. Yeah, that's a good little second grind. Whoa, there was another buck there. I did not see him at first. Nice, Jaden. That's awesome, man. The croc grind is so slow. I could imagine, since you kind of just got to, like, run the beach and find them. Wow, 259.99. An even 10 points above dime. That's an interesting scoring. 259.99. Sounds like a price tag to me. Holy. Maybe that's how many more kills I need to get in order to get the next great one. Is olive rare for the crocs? No, that is a common if I'm not mistaken. The rares are leucistic, piebald, albino, melanistic, and light brown. Should I kill my 4s or 3s first in my main zones? If it's in your main zones, it doesn't really matter what order you kill them in, right? As long as you're getting down, like, the shootable ones. I don't think there's a specific order you need to shoot, like, 4s and 3s in. Obviously, I would prioritize shooting your biggest ones first, just in case you can't get a shot on the second ones. Like, right here, I could not get a shot on these before they ran away, so I prioritized getting the larger 2 first, or a couple of the larger ones, and then went for the smaller ones after. There we go, got them all. I love that this zone keeps getting 4 deer. Like, that's so good. It's just so good. Not doing HM just because of the solos? I don't blame you there. The solos are very annoying. Got a little 200 there. Yeah, no problem, Fear. I try to give as much, like, detail as I can. Unless it's something I've explained, like, 6,000 times during a stream, then I get a little more, like, basic with it, but typically, like, if it's something I can't, like, go into detail with on stream, then I'll usually have, like, a video that does go into detail. I try to always provide as much info as I can for people that want to know. How do you do HM? I've got a very detailed guide on it in the Herd Management Guides playlist. It is in the chat right now. If you want to click the link, that'll take you to that playlist. There should be a fallow video in there that is pretty recent. It'll have 2 Great One Fallow on the front. That video includes a guide for herd managing fallow deer, as well as a guide for hunting them without herd management. $3,000 kills into grind number 3. Oh no, King, that's a long grind, man. That'd be sick, Cades. I'd love to see that. Yeah, I did see Rooster's Great One in the Sanctuary. That's honestly a crazy thing. Like, the odds of that happening is insane. Honestly, the odds of getting a Great One in your Sanctuary is lower than just getting one from grinding, I feel. Because I've only seen like 3 or 4 people get one in the Sanctuary. And, you know, we're seeing Great One Fallow everywhere from the people that are grinding them. How can I re-find a Whitetail's drink zone? So, if you have to re-find a zone, I'm assuming you deleted a couple then. Best thing to do is just search the surrounding area. Usually they won't go too far from where you deleted the zone. For example, like, if I deleted the zone that I just shot these fallow at, it's likely that they will return to, like, this area still. I mean, they could go over here, but, like, they'll usually return to, like, this little range. So just search the surrounding area, and there's a good chance you will find them. A couple giant fallow again. But not a 5 or a Great One. But 2 very solid 4s for sure. And down they go. I don't know why. It's just so satisfying to shoot them with the 300 Magnum. It just never gets old. Is it possible to have an initial spawn Great One on the map? It used to be, but we aren't 100% sure if it's still possible because there's not been any provable ones in over a year at this point. So the way I see it right now for initial spawn Great Ones is it could still be a thing, but we haven't actually seen a provable one in a very long time. So I'm more inclined to believe that it's not a thing anymore, because we used to see them like every week. And now You occasionally see somebody saying they found one, but then usually when you ask them if they've been shooting fallow or moose, they'll be like, yeah, I shot like 70 of them or whatever. But this guy was in a new zone, so it's got to be initial spawn. When in reality, moose and fallow have a lot of solos, and if I kill a solo and then it respawns in another area because it's a solo, it's going to say zone discovered, right? It's going to say it's a new zone even though it's a respawn, just because solos move all the time. So it's hard to know exactly. There he is. I'd say most likely, nowadays, if you think you have an initial spawn, it's probably that you were shooting a few, may have shot a couple solos, and then got really lucky and one respawned. That's my exact story. Hey, I'm telling you, man, I've been seeing, like, I see it all. I see all the different types of, like, stories and situations with, like, Great One grinding and stuff throughout the community. I watch the Discords a decent bit. Typically, it's just a respawn that happened to pop a Great One super early, which is honestly insanely lucky. Nice, Newt, nice. My guess would be, I'm gonna say Mocha and Irish Elk Rack. That's my guess. Mocha Irish Elk. Did I ever get my light brown croc? No, I haven't found one yet. I wish I did. I love them so much. I really badly want one. See, in this area, we usually only shoot one buck, so I don't necessarily need to be inside of the ground blind or the stand. Because by the time we get back here, pressure's going to be gone anyway. So sometimes it's faster just to shoot one from out of a stand. Nice, Jaden, that's awesome. I mean, not really awesome because that's a long grind, but it's awesome that you've been sticking with it, I should say. Oh yeah, the kangaroos are awesome. I love them. Aggressive kangaroos is like the best thing they've added to this game. It's hilarious. Aside from maybe like aggressive crocodiles, those are probably the most fun on Australia. The aggressive crocs are amazing. Got 3 here. Bad shot. Got him. Nice. We're now at 339 kills. What about the aggressive capercaillie? Okay. You may have a point. That's probably the best thing they've added, actually. Aggressive capercaillie are hilarious. That pressure's gone, so we can probably just boop. Because that's much quicker than getting up in the stand. Especially when I gotta walk all the way over here for this guy anyways. Oh no, Newt. I'm sorry to hear that, man. It happens though, right? I've messed up a Great One before. It happens to the best of us, dude. It'll look the same in the lodge regardless. It was fine. Yeah, that's what happened with my whitetail from like a month ago as well. Why did they do that? Why did they do, what, Blast? Oh, yeah, Thunder. That's happened to me as well. I've had a couple great ones where it was so close that I thought I messed it up, but ended up actually being fine. But yeah, you get a few like that from time to time, where it's just a little bit too sketchy for comfort. I would shoot them, ENA. Most of the time, those Diamond Potential 4s will not score anywhere close to... What? That's possible? This is possible? For them to look this squished? I didn't think that could ever happen. Are you joking? I've never seen a deer like this. Guys, I think we just got the greatest one. Who needs to hunt great ones when this is a possibility? Oh my gosh, I need like 8 million trophy shots. Holy, that's such a crazy deer. I didn't think it was possible for them to get this twisted, man. There's your blade rack. I know, right? Tragic. Wow. Well, that's the first non-diamond or rare tax-worthy trophy we've had in a while. It's one. Maybe not great, but it is one. Yep, it's a one. It's one deer of some kind. Carolee, thank you so much for the membership. Really appreciate it. Enjoy all the perks that come with that. The emotes, extra Discord channels, scrapped uploads on the channel, and all the other cool stuff. Thank you so much. Yes, that is the not so great one. But he's still great in my eyes. He's still great to me. Oh, holy. Look at that thick 5 right there. That's a beauty. Oh, yeah, that's probably big rack. Yeah, it's a really tight big rack. Nice little spin around there. Oh yeah, extra thick, Zach, extra thick. Does becoming a member cost money? Yes, it's 99 cents a month. Max weight? Boom. Love to see it. You have one just like it, but it was flip-flopped. So, like, the antlers were on the opposite side. Nice, dude. That's awesome. That is so crazy dynamic. Like, the odds of you getting 2 of the same great one 2 different times, like, out of your 4 great ones having only 2 combos between the 4, the odds of that are so low with there being, like, 20 possible combinations. Getting the same one twice and then getting the same one twice again is just absurd. That's crazy. Yes, 99 cents a month, Dirt. I put it as low as YouTube would let me. And then there's other tiers that are above that if you want to go the extra mile to support a little more, but it's not required, right? Just watching the stream is good enough. Watching the streams and leaving likes and commenting and watching the videos and stuff, it is a huge amount of support, more than you could imagine, so don't feel like you have to be a member. Members are just if you want to go a little bit further. He respawns as a super troll. I will cry a little bit if we get a super troll. Actually, at this point, I kind of deserve a super troll after all the super rares we've got. We've definitely got more super rares than the average HM Fallow grinder would have at 4K kills. And if you hang around long enough, you might be gifted one. True. Gifted memberships are quite a common thing around here. Ah! So yeah, if you don't want to buy a membership, but you want the chance of getting one, just be active in the chat, and there's a chance that you'll get gifted one when somebody gifts. How many kills am I in? 344 currently. You live off gifted memberships? There's actually quite a few people that have basically been gifted a membership every single month. Because YouTube prioritizes the people that talk in the chat the most. So if you're talking in the chat like every single stream, you're much more likely to get gifted a membership. Yeah, like Doan here. Doan's been gifted so many. Same with my brother Johnny. He gets gifted memberships like every single time that his expires. Because he's in the chat like all the time moderating. Honestly, I prefer it when only one of the herds is here because it's easier to kill them all. Because I don't have to worry about, like, trying to shoot 4 before they spook. This is actually better having to reset. Your great one respawned as a super troll. Oh no, Newt. Sorry about that, dude. It happens, man. It happens. And just like that, we got another 2 down. Like it's gifted me mine the last 3 months. Jeez, dude, that's a good little streak you got going. 3 months in a row with the gifteds. Crazy. Look at you. What gun do I use to kill the fallow? If it's not a diamond or a rare, I use the 300 Magnum. If it's a diamond or a rare, I use the 308 AR. We're now at 349 kills on the grind. I think we started the day at 243, so we've killed over 100 this stream. Definitely doing good. Not gonna lie, kind of blows my mind that you guys voted for Fallow for Hour 2. I was expecting Moose or Australia to win. But hey, I'm in the groove right now, so it worked out. I'm in the Fallow groove anyway. Troll number 15, unfortunate, man. Yeah, I get a lot of trolls for this grind as well. Trolls seem pretty common with Fallow. At least it's not as bad as the Roosadeer. Roosadeer trolls so much. Like, to the point where it's not even funny. Your great one respawned as a level 2. Unfortunate, Thunder. That's usually how it is, though. While sometimes you get lucky and get a diamond to respawn from a great one, or a super rare, or a super troll, most of the time it's like a 2. I've had that happen a lot. It's random, Blast. When people gift memberships, it's 100% random who gets them. Like I was just saying, it bases it primarily off of who's in the streams the most and who's chatting the most. If you're chatting a lot in the chat, and you have memberships turned on, like gifted memberships turned on, then you're going to be more likely to receive it. So, you know, just being active in the stream's your best chance of getting gifted one. It's all dependent on the day, Dirt. I don't know when I'm going to start until... well, really until the day of. Because a lot of times I'll be uploading a video, maybe editing took longer than normal, and then I gotta wait for YouTube to process it, then I gotta put it live, and I gotta wait at least 30 minutes before I go live after the video goes live. And then also, you know, being a dad, sometimes that changes my schedule a little bit, so... sadly, I can't, like, guarantee an exact time that I'm gonna start up. I want to try and get a more, like, consistent schedule going, but it's just tough. It's tough to get a consistent schedule going right now. What keeps me entertained while grinding? Oh, just chatting with you guys for the most part. Chatting with you guys and herd management. Those are the things that keep me the most interested. Because, you know, during a lot of the streams, I'm answering questions from chats, which really keeps me interested throughout the grind. And herd management gives me more diamonds, so more chances at super rares, and just keeps it more interesting for me, which helps me not get bored on these super long grinds. That's a few different things that keep me interested. Nothing there. Hello there, little Fallow. You actually stayed this time. Okay. Blizz, thank you for the membership, dude. Really appreciate it. Enjoy all the perks that come with that. The emotes, extra Discord channels, scrapped uploads on the channel, and all the other cool stuff. Thank you so much, man. Can you kill the next great one with the 30-06? Maybe. We try to prioritize guns that we haven't used before, but I think it's been a long time. I think it's been a long time since we've used the 30-06, so maybe. We'll see. What I've been doing recently with Great Ones is I don't really decide what I'm going to shoot it with until it actually spawns, and then we kind of go with whatever feels right in the moment. Because I feel like that's the best way to do it. I kind of want to do another, like, cowboy-style one, though, with either a revolver or a lever action. That might be a thing we'll do. I don't know, though. I do not know. We will find out whenever it spawns, though. So hopefully it'll spawn soon. $355 kills. Pro got another great one. He did? What combo did he get? Connor, thank you for the super chat, dude. Really appreciate it. Is 22 diamonds good for level 60? And can you use the 4570 for the great one? It's a possibility 4570 could get used. It's a lever action, so it's a possibility. It's definitely one that I've been considering. And, yeah, 22 diamonds is fine. I didn't get my first diamond until I was level 51. Just spawned a hooded spoon. Nice, Jaden. He got a hooded saw. Oh my gosh, I want that. That's one of my dream combos for the Great One Fallow. Pro getting all the goods. Wasn't Pro XCK's first Great One Fallow a really good looking one as well? I feel like it was. I don't know, at this point I've seen so many people get so many Great One Fallow, it's all blurring together on who got what. But I feel like Pro XCK's first Great One Fallow was also a really good combo. I might be wrong, though. Oh my gosh, it's Nate! Nathan's here. How's it going? Hope you're doing good. You just woke up? Oh man, dude. Ah, dude. New poll? There will not be another poll because this is the last hour that I'm going to be streaming. I'm not going to go more than like a couple hours tonight because it's late. I got started later than normal just because it's been so hot and I haven't felt like streaming in the heat. I mean, even right now, the AC is struggling. It's 74 degrees in here. And for me, like, anytime it gets above, like, 67 or 68, then I'm, like, dying of the heat. I overheat extra easy. And I've got a hot PC just puffing air out at me. Like, right next to my legs. So it's not exactly the best on hot days. I think what I need to do maybe is during the hot days in the summer, I think what I need to do is probably just do the streams earlier. I think doing early morning streams is going to be the way to go for a while because of the heat. Later, Fabs. Thank you for dropping in, dude. Much appreciated as always. It was over 100 today. Jeez, Dolphin. I think it's close to 100 here recently. It's been reaching like the mid-90s, low 100s. Kind of in that range. Carolee, thank you so much for the gifted membership, and congrats to Dynamic. Dynamics just expired and he just got gifted another. This is what I was talking about earlier with like, the more you're in the chat, the more often you're going to get gifted memberships. Dynamic is in here all the time and he just got his expired. And so now it's back already. Thank you so much, Carolee. Really appreciate it. It was 70 here. I mean, that's like great, Smash. Like, if it's like 70 degrees outside, that's like perfect. That is like perfect, because then I can keep the house at a reasonable temperature. When it gets like into the 80s and 90s, it's really difficult for the AC to actually work properly with a PC running. It was 103 today for you, Ashton. Jeez, man. That is not great. Does not sound fun. $359 kills. It's 93 right now in Texas. Jeez, Will, this late? Holy. I could not do that. I could not live. As much as I think Texas is a cool place, right? I could not live there because of the heat. The heat would just kill me. Ooh, you're huge? You are huge! That's a big 4 as well. Got an idea? He's not facing us, so... Now he's dead. That's a big boy dime. Beautiful big boy dime. Hey, Quakes, how's it going, man? Any tips? Let me think. Oh, that's a big one. Holy 266. Tips. One of the biggest tips I can give if you're a new player. Hunt near water. Drink zones are the most easy to see animals in, and it will greatly increase the amount of animals that you see. In my opinion, it's one of the best tips if you're just starting. Hunt near water, because drink zones are the easiest to find, and the animals will always be in an easy to find location, right? Water's a lot easier to find than like a random feeding or resting zone. I definitely recommend looking for drinking zones along the water. You'll see a lot more animals. Another thing that I would recommend is I put out a beginner's guide video like a week or a week and a half ago, something like that. So if you check the recent videos on the channel, there should be a beginner's guide that gives you all the basic tips to help you get started. Hopefully that helps you out, man. TTK, how's it going, dude? How's it going, TTK? Hopefully you're doing great. Oh, that's right. We got the Beginner's Guide playthrough series as well. That is true. We also got that one. Yes, Will. If you get gifted a membership, it's free. The person that gifted it is the one that pays, right? The person that gifted it is paying to send those gifted memberships. And then the person that receives it gets it for free. TTK, thank you for the 7 months. L. Hey, I would expect nothing else from a message from you. But thank you, TTK. Welcome back, dude. Welcome back. Boop. Hey, die. No. Oh, I'm 0 to 75. Are you kidding me? I was 0 to 75. Okay, well, we finished him off. Not the most elegant way to take down a deer. A little bit sloppy, but it is what it is. It is what it is. How do you get respawns? Respawns happen pretty much the second you pick up an animal, as far as I know. From what I've seen, they happen pretty quickly. It's just a matter of giving them time to get back to their zones. Sometimes they don't go to the same zone either, so that's another thing to take into account. Many times, especially if you haven't killed a lot of that animal, if you're still within the first few hundred kills, animals move basically every single time you go to a zone. They're going to move around all the time at the beginning. It takes a long time to get consistency going. We have 44 great ones in total, as in 44 in total. Nothing there. Cooper, thank you for the 4 months. Much appreciated. 1,400 kills, no great one yet, but wanted to send something. Thank you. Really appreciate it, Cooper. Hopefully you'll get that great one soon. Hopefully you'll get it soon. At 1,400 kills, I feel like you should get it soon. Nice freeze, man. That's awesome. Happy to help, man. Happy to be your entertainment while grinding. Just completed my fallow Great One Huddle. Got a mocha spoon rack, a golden spoon rack, and a mocha Irish elk rack. Hey, at least the third wasn't a spoon rack as well, Mentalis. That's awesome, dude. Gosh, mocha Irish elk would be a really cool combo, honestly. Then you could call that combo the Irish mocha latte. Or something like that. Because there's a lot where they use like Irish cream in them, you know? I think that'd be hilarious. Get this guy down. I'm stuck inside of the ladder of the stand. Call it an Irish coffee? Oh yeah, that's how we do it. When did I get the 44th great one? I got it 2 days ago. It was a fabled painted Irish elk rack. Six Shot, thank you so much for the membership. Really appreciate it. Enjoy the perks that come with that, the emotes, extra Discord channel, scrapped uploads on the channel, and all the other cool things. Thank you so much, dude. Later, Newt. In between 500 and 250,000 kills and no great one. That is a wide range of kills. Depending on where it lands in that range, you're either early or super late in your grind. Hello? Nothing, eh? Connor, thank you for the super sticker, dude. Appreciate it. That's a 4.
Oh my gosh!
My gosh, there's so many. So many good fallow. What are we gonna do here? I want to get that one in the back, but he's being blocked. He's got a bodyguard. Ah, man. No! Oh, he is so lucky. Connor, thank you for another super sticker. Really appreciate it, dude. Thank you. First grind was 3,000 kills plus, I'm sure. Second and third relatively short. Grind number 4 right now. Close to 1,100 so far. Jeez. That's quite a wide range of kill counts. I think the other one just dipped out, so it's whatever. 369 kills now. What is up with these? Why do we keep getting these weird deer? Oh, that is pure gold. Tell me that the wind is blowing very strong without telling me the wind is blowing very strong. This dude chose the wrong day to not wear a hat. How does this happen? I gotta know how we went from, like, not seeing any of these to seeing a ton of them. Like, we're just getting the wonkies left and right now. That is absolutely absurd that this is a thing. He did. He fell on his head, apparently. Poor dude. Chernobyl deer. How's it going, bro? This is the second deer like this that's all squished and weird that we've got today. It's gotta mean something. It's gotta mean something. It's a sign. It's gotta be a sign. How is that a 4? I don't even know, man. What is the easiest great one to get in your mind? Fallow deer, 100%. Fallow deer seems to be the easiest one to get. Sign for a 50-50 rack? Maybe. Or just like a really wonky one in general. I would be all for getting a super wonky fallow great one. I've never really seen anybody get a super wonky one. Most have been pretty even. Did you hit it with your ATV? It sure looks like I did, bro. It sure gives off that type of vibe, you know? There we go. Non-tips are coming. Could you imagine? Non-tips would be so good. I'd love non-tips in this game. We need them badly. 2 deer here again. But he got hit with more than an ATV. It sure would seem that way now, wouldn't it? 219. 200. Prediction for Great One kill count. I'm going to say 2,342, Zach. If I had to remove a species from the game, but could add any animal to a map, what would your choice be? Trying to think of a species that doesn't really serve much purpose in the game. Or that just nobody cares about in general. I would say... Okay, hear me out. Eurasian teal and green-winged teal look practically the same. But the green-winged teal has better rares than the Eurasian teal. I kind of feel like if I had to remove one from the game and then add a new species, I'd probably get rid of Eurasian teal. Just because the green-winged teals are like a better version of them, basically. In terms of, like, looks. And then I would probably add in Doll Sheep or Pure David's Deer. Pure David's Deer to Parque Fernando or Doll Sheep to Yukon would be, like, first choices that I can think of off the top of my head. One of those. Honestly, Doll Sheep to Yukon I feel would be the best move there. I think it, like, is a necessity for that map. Or I forgot. You said any animal to any map. Elephants to Rahanga. There we go. Boom. Or leopards. Leopards even. Leopards would be amazing. I couldn't decide, if I'm being honest. Like, if I was told that I could add one animal and get rid of an animal, I don't know what I would add. Because there's just so many I want. Pure David's Deer, Doll Sheep, Coos deer, Sitka deer, leopards. The elephants. Like, there's so many things. What would I limit it down to? What would be the one thing that I couldn't live without? I'm going to say leopards. I really feel like leopards would be the best choice there. Because leopards would really add a whole new dynamic to Virunga Savannah. Oh, big boy. Big boy. Got him. The dimes are popping left and right today. Elephants are not illegal to hunt, JC. That's a very big misconception. They are not illegal to hunt. In fact, you kind of need to hunt them in so many situations because they cause problems to the younger elephants. Which is why you see, like, they'll auction off tags for, like, a big bull. Because the bull is no longer fertile and it's just causing problems for the younger bulls that are, you know, trying to breed and further the generations of elephants. And then all the meat from those elephants goes to local villages. So, like, it's actually a pretty common thing to hunt elephants that are no longer of use, right? Ones that are causing more problems than good for the other elephants. It's pretty common to hunt them. It's honestly kind of crazy how many people don't know that that's even a thing. Because there is a decent bit of people that think you're not allowed to hunt elephants. I think part of that's just because of the way it's portrayed throughout, like, media and, like, articles and stuff, right? They kind of misrepresented a lot. And act like killing an elephant is, like, the most evil thing in the world. One second, guys. All right, everybody. It is my daughter's bedtime, so I'm going to have to hop off shortly because she's kind of upset from the heat and wants Dad to be there, so I'm going to jump off probably after we pick up this fallow deer, but then we'll be back tomorrow, I think, right? Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with some more grinding or hunting around in multiplayer, or whatever you guys want to see tomorrow. We'll probably do another, like, a voted one. Because this was actually quite a bit of fun. Are you allowed to hunt lions? Yes, I believe in some scenarios. I think it's very similar, right? It's a situational. It's the same with tigers. Technically, you can hunt tigers in the proper circumstances. Like, you can't just go out and hunt them all the time. But, like, in special scenarios where they're, like, terrorizing a village, then they make exceptions for it, right? Anyway, guys, I'll see y'all later. Thank you for dropping in. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.